Hey kittens, welcome to the first ever Let's Build of Minecraft. I was asked by a friend to kind of ask, I was kind of asked how to do a nice build of Minecraft. And since I kind of see myself as an okay builder, um, I'm going to try and do a tutorial video on some ways to better your housing designs and such. Um, so yeah, let's cue the music and let's get onto it. Okay, so first thing, we normally what you want to do is you kind of want to get the layout of how you want your house. So what I normally do is I just go with the log since I always use a log, and I just kind of plot out where I want the kind of dimensions of the house are going to be. I usually go in like threes usually. I basically space the logs out by 3 every time, so yeah, that should be good. I'm just gonna do a simple, not very complicated house. You know what? This is giving me a nice idea. Let's break this off because I just got an awesome idea that I'm thinking. So what I'm thinking is that there's stairs right here. So let's bring this back like that. Break that. Bring this over here. And should we make it an L shape or should we have this just one? Let's make this just one over here going out. And let's have this going 2 logs out. What do you think? Yeah, let's do that. So let's do that and pull these logs and copy over the front, except for having that out one. Just basically, let's do that, break that, do that, do that. Okay, so now we have this kind of shape. This is going to be like the main walk-in area, and then the main area is going to be in here. Now, normally people will just be like, hey, let's take whatever block you're going to use. I'm going to use oak, and just be like, hey, let's put it on there, and that would look good. Sometimes that would look good, but if you want to make your house look pretty decent, even if it's a small house, going the extra mile and adding 3D and kind of extra layers to it is a very good idea. So what I normally tend to do with this outline is I bring out the logs by 1 outwards. So the corner edges will basically go 1 out this way and then 1 out this way, so they end up in the corner. And you won't actually see these see this log on the inside, and so that's kind of gives it a nice effect. And it also gives you more room on the inside. And on the corner edges, I just bring it out 1 this way, so it just basically kind of doesn't make it awkward. So when I do that, I get rid of these corner blocks because you won't need to see them outside since you already got a corner. And then these ones will stay, these ones go. And do I want to build with this block? Yeah, let's build with oak. So I replace where the logs were with oak, except I leave the inside. So you see this log on the inside, and you don't need to go 3D on the inside. You'll fill the inside with just anything that makes it anything, or anything on the inside. Basically, it's just gonna be aesthetic, or just gonna It's gonna be either workbenches or crafting tables, chests, or handmade shelves, whatever. and whatever you want in your kind of building. So we got that down. So we got the door that's going to go right here. Let's get rid of that. Let's see. Let's get cobblestone, and let's put it down like that. There we go. Do we want to do this? Let's see. Where's the... Let's try it. Let's do that. This is a little bit of decoration that I'm thinking of right now. Do that. Kind of make like a little planter box almost. Of course you can see the sides. We can fix that. Let's do that and that. And it's like a little planter box kind of design. Yeah, I kind of like the look of that. Let's put roses in there and peonies there. I actually really like the look of the two tall flowers because they look very, very nice. Now let's basically fill this entire flooring with cobblestone, and we will then work from there. So you kind of want your flooring, your ceiling, and your the way I normally do it. Let me phrase that. Is the normal way I do it is that the floor, ceiling, and walls have to be comprised of different materials. So basically, what I'm saying is that if this wall was cobblestone and this wall was and the floor was cobblestone, it's just not going to look good. Even if you have a roof that's a different material, it's just not going to look good because of it. The way it happens is that just blends in. It's just one continuous. So you have to break that up. You can have the same material for your floor, but as your wall, but I would just basically make it so that you have a different block in front of it, like put like a log there, or have a trim if you're going to have the floor the same as the wall. Because sometimes I end up putting basically cobblestone on the bottom layer as a trim, but in this kind of build, I am not going to do that. I kind of just want to have it kind of almost plain and simple. I'm going to use cobblestone as the floor and as a decoration piece on the outside. So let's do that and kind of fill up all of this stuff. I probably need to get rid of all the animals and prevent animal spawning because I'm a scrub. I did not add those commands, damn it. I'll just kill them off in a sec. Yeah, let me kill them off. Sorry for this, I should have thought ahead. I am sorry for the commercials. I am playing Pandora and it just decides to play them every once in a while. So there's nothing I can do about it. I'm not being sponsored with it. It's just extra commercial. I'm sorry. I just want the music in the background because of it just helps. By the way, the music playing in the background is a mixed, is basically Nightwish Radio on Pandora. They are actually pretty good, and I love listening to them. So that's why they're at the stations in the background. So, yeah. And also I'm building. I have texture packs on this, but I'm building in vanilla because of Xbox 360 texture packs are probably different, are definitely different to the computer version, but I don't know if they're the same on the PS3, which my friend plays, so I'm just going to build it in vanilla. It's default, but I call it vanilla. So let's bring these kind of pillars, these blocks on the outside up, and do that. I don't have... God dang it. It's gonna get dark, I'm sorry. Hold on, let me pause the video and I'm going to change that. Okay, I have set them back and mobs won't spawn anymore. So once these all die, then they're not going to spawn back anymore. So, yeah, let's bring these back up to full height. I normally bring them over 4 or 3. Let's do it 3. 3 sounds like a good number. On the corners, I basically have it so that it goes all the way up, but the middle I do not, because if you basically won't see it anyways. So it's at the middle. It's like the way you see it is that log is holding up the beam. So that's the thinking behind that. So let's keep that clear. Let's bring that over. Bring that over. Get rid of these top ones. And see, when you bring these out a different number from where they originally were, you get random lines. Like here is going to be 2, here's 3. You just get random areas. It actually looks decent, and my inventory is filling up with crap. I also turned off those the settings for things that drop too, so I should have put that in when I first started the world, but I was not thinking. Yeah, so we have that. Let's bring this up all the way. Bring the insides up. So the way I'm thinking is that this is going to be higher. This section here is just going to be low area. I normally use dark oak for my roofs, but you can use whatever material you want. And one thing you want to do before you start building is you kind of want to figure out what your color palette is. I'm just doing it all willy-nilly because I usually know what looks good together, and I have my own kind of style. But and also one of the things you're going to see me do is my kind of custom roofs. I like doing kind of high roofs, so basically you're going to see how to do that, and I hope you kind of enjoy seeing these kind of roofs. So like I do the triangle, medieval triangle kind of roofs. So top is going to be cobblestone. Do that, 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 that. I'm going to do cobblestone up at top. Darn, I was an idiot. Let's see. Let's put it like that. And then with roofs, you kind of want it to come out from the building. You don't want it flush with the wall. So this is going to be coming out one by one completely. So it's going to have like a little lip in a way, so that it looks nicer. And I kind of like to do that on the top of my roofs. You can go more intricate or just have it flat, but I kind of like to make it slightly intricate. But that's completely preference. You don't have to do that. So now you got this kind of lip, and I'm gonna go one further and bring the logs up into here, so that it gives that a little bit more extra like depth. Then I'm going to bring the lip out one further, so that it's got the overhang that we want, so that it looks like it's the roof supported by the logs, and then you got the and then you have where the roof actually overhangs, which it just looks nice that way. So let's do that, and then we'll move on. Let's get it a little bit intricate with that and make it a little bit longer. So you see how it basically is one out from there? It just adds a little bit extra detail and it just looks a little bit nicer. So let's bring this up a little bit. We could even add a window in here if we wanted to. Yeah, let's add a window. So that will be a window there. See how it basically just gives it a little bit extra depth? It just looks nicer. I'm going to take it a little bit further and reinforce the bottoms of these logs with cobblestone. How does that look? It's not too bad, but it doesn't blend very well in this texture pack, or in the default pack. So I'm going to take that off. So yeah, there's that roof. And then we are going to have it going up one. So normally what I do, well, on older builds, I used to basically take this part and just continue the inside up, but I'm not sure if that's going to make it look better. How big would the roof be on this? So that's 4 wide. That's going to go up high, so let's just continue the roof from this section, because of it should go very high in retrospect. Let's just build it up from here, see how high it goes, and if we want it that high. Because what I'm thinking is I'm thinking like a large barrel, kind of a triangular roof, and that section goes right into the roof. So you have this one a little bit taller, and then you have that one just going in straight into it. So yeah, let's do that. And just to top it off, how tall is that compared to that one? Yeah, that'll look pretty damn nice. So let's continue that on this side. I'm going to have to also add in the supports as well, but we'll get to that after the roof is completed. So let's do that, 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 and that, that, that. Yeah, that will look pretty nice. One thing I'm going to do with this is I'm going to make a lattice work on this. It will probably look a bit nicer and just add a little bit extra detail. That if you do it too much, it might not look good, but if you do it in moderation, then it'll look pretty nice if you do it right. So let's do that. And let's continue this up all the way. Yeah, that'll be decent once this is on the inside. Let's bring this up and show you real quick. So it just adds that extra bit of depth where a build kind of falls flat sometimes without it. So see how that looks? It just gives that extra bit of depth, and you kind of want that in your builds. So let's keep that in, and we should copy it to the other side once we get it finished. But let's bring the lip out on this side and finish that off. So let's bring that up, take it there, there. Okay, and we get rid of these right there. That way it doesn't look too terrible. Let's replace that and that. That needs to go. So we can put one there, and one there. Let's change it. Let's do that. Let's put it in the middle. Do that. Yeah, I like that a little bit more. Let's see. That needs to go, so it's like that. That needs to go. And let's take that off and bring it to there because the top doesn't need to be fully supported. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. If we wanted to, we can make these like little windows, but I don't think I'm going to go that far. Yeah, so that looks pretty interesting. Let's bring up the inside wall. Yeah, I like the look of that. That's really pretty nice. That needs to be that. Okay, let's try and copy it to this side. I probably shouldn't have covered up the other side so we could copy it a little bit better, but kittens a derp. So I think I should get it. What are we doing on time? We have 6 minutes left. So I may have to cut this into 2 parts. So we'll get there if we get there. But let's see. Okay, that's where it is the top. No, we don't want that. We want that. Thank you. So yeah, let's continue this part of the roof up, and I think next part will be the interior. If we can get the roof done in 6 minutes, which I'm hoping we can do. Let's move that there. That there. So it gives the extra, if you're looking from down here, it gives that little darkness that makes it look like it's actually important. There we go, do that. Okay, so we want that and that. I believe that's how it was. Okay, it was only one on this end. So this part's just going to be going back and forth. I believe it was like that. No. It was like this. Yeah, because that was the 2. So the ones that I was thinking of making a window. Let's see. Bring that up by 2. Bring that up by 2. Make that like that, and it should be done. Yes, that's done. Lattice work is done, so let's just completely bring this up and do that. So one thing I should talk about is that my build style is basically kind of medieval era. I'm not really good at anything kind of modern or futuristic. I've built one building before on survival that was modern, but it built in a cave, and it was just an open style area, and it wasn't too good. The only reason why it looked good was because of the texture pack it was in. So if you ported it to vanilla, it wouldn't have looked so good. But yeah, my voice is kind of going a little bit. I have 3 minutes, so I think the roof will be next episode, as well as finishing the roof will be next episode, as well as interior. I think that would work wonders. So the reason why I have cobblestone is because I use it as like a band on my roofs. That's basically what it's there for in my builds. Like, I'd bring this up by one here, one there, and one there, and then one, and one, so that the roof that connects, it's one, the staircase is one above the actual the roof's wood staircase, so that it basically just makes a support brace. So I'll be able to build a kind of a support brace, one support brace in this, so it goes like that. And you can see it's just one above, so you can't see all of it from the side, but you can see some of it. You don't have to do this. I just like doing it because of it. To me, it actually looks good. It kind of makes the roof not flat and plain. It just adds a little bit of extra depth to it. And you can, if you wanted to, you can connect each one and intricate patterns as well. I've done that on a different build before, that I was one-upping a friend's house that I ended up getting out of hand on my end. So, yeah, but you can do it however you want. There's no real kind of way to do it. You can just do it whatever way you want. So, and up at top, basically just bring it up one, and let's bring it over like that, and then like that. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do that. So, you know what? Let's get a little bit more intricate with our roof. Let's give it a more kind of triangular shape at top. I've never actually done this before, so I don't know what it would look like, but I kind of want to see how it would look. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. What if I did that? I don't like it like that. I kind of like it more thick. Yeah, let's keep it like that. Yeah, next episode will be next episode after I upload this will be the Let's Build finish, or maybe episode or part 2. So yeah, I gotta finish the roof in that, and then I also gotta finish the inside interior. So yeah, I'll do that in next episode, and see you then.